Good afternoon, fellow Namibians. My name is Aune Kainge-Ndjendja, and I'm a resident of Swakopmund, a war veteran, a child of the liberation struggle, a child of Nujoma, who's my role model. I'm here to give a contribute unto the passing of my President Dr. Safishuna Nujoma. As I was also touched by his departure, I've prepared my poem under a heading, A Gazing Star. As I'm going to start the poem as it is, A Gazing Star. What do you see rising from the north? I see a smoke, very tiny. It is moving. It is getting bigger. It is covering the whole northern part of Namibia. Yes, it spread throughout Namibia. A star, a bright star is rising, gazing like a bright morning light. Out of Daniel Nuyoma's homestead, out of Helevi Wakondombolo's womb, a cry of a hero is heard. Who is this? With a cry that is heard even by the unborn child. It is I. It is me. They named me Safishuna. They baptized me Samuel. Yes, the Samuel that was called by God, the Samuel that answered the call from the tiny village of Etunda, from a despised area of the northern region. Yes, I am he who was called before I was conceived in my mother's womb. I am he, Samuel, who was taught wisdom in that secret place. It is I who saw what others could not see, the same Nujoma that perceived what others could not. What did you see, Samuel? What did God whisper in your ears? In the wee hours of the morning, I saw the independence of Namibia, the battle of Omuluwombashe, the battle of Kwitokwana Valley. They all came as dreams, a vision of the night, dream that came to pass. Today, I speak of the Moses of this nation, the icon of the liberation struggle, the pioneer of the battlefield, the man who never wavered where others did, a man who looked in a barrel of the gun and never feared to shoot. Onjila yetu oile, taipola eudafano, monfitu no mengoshi, so hatu tauluka. Onjila yetu oile, taipola eudafano, monfitu no mengoshi, so hatu tauluka. I speak of the hero, a fearless cadre of this nation. I celebrate the man who carried many on his shoulders, the son of the soil who never looked at the skin color. I speak of the unifier. They all looked up to him. He looked back to them with a touching smile and say, all shall be well. He roared like a lion in the thick forest of Zambia, in the rainforest of Angola, in the rainstorm of Tanzania, in the wildness of the Namib desert. His voice was heard as he commanded the troops, a formidable force that withstood the rain, the lightning, wind, and thunderstorms. Snakes and scorpions were their roommates. They soldiered on. The mission was well narrated to them by the commander-in-chief. They all trusted the men from Etunda to carry them through. Even the unborn children spoke of his name. Talokanona, kadalwane na ile mongula, kelimedimo, denako kadite mena musema. Talokanona, kadalwane na ile mongula, kelimedimo, denako kadite mena musema. So twahafa, atusheni na tuhafenyano. So twahafa, atusheni na tuhafenyano. Allow me to speak of a man who was tried and tested. He stood like a lion. His mission leader was a lion of the tribe of Judah. Same Nujoma, who was built on a solid rock. Other ground became the seeking sand. He never looked back. He saw a land with milk and honey, the land of the brave, the land of diverse cultures, the man who never changed his position. In the midst of adversities, he was shown the end from the beginning. I speak of Shafishuna Nujoma, a man full of love, a man with a smile that gives you hope for tomorrow, the man who never failed to speak of education. In Kwanzaa Zulu, we congregate. We congregate before Principal Nangolo Mbumba while singing. Elongo yetu tindile nayal, unongo wetu wahepa, twahepe kwa edolongo yatungid, uthemba usheo wao, yaye ukoloni. Elongo yetu tindile nayal, unongo wetu wahepa, twahepe kwa endolongo yatungid, uthemba usheo wao, yaye ukoloni. But Nujoma had an answer. His cry was heard in Cuba. It went viral in GDR, answered in Soviet Union. It echoed through African countries, Angola, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Nigeria, Congo Brazzaville, Cameroon, and others responded positively. You sent many to school through thick and thin. You prepared the young generation for today and for the future. Let me voice out the Moses of our time. Who could stop him if he was grounded in Christ? Who could stop his mission if it was whispered to him from the heavenly realms, from the sanctuary of the Most High? Who could stop him if his wisdom was not from a written book, but heavenly downloaded? He never leaned onto his own understanding. I speak of a regem, an extraordinary jewel of Africa. He cannot be compared to gold or diamond, nor silver, neither bronze. the unifying belt of Namibia, Africa, and the world at large. You did it. Yes, we all witnessed it. We tasted the freedom of this country, the reconciliation, the peace and tranquility that no man could understand. We all came to say goodbye to a befitting hero, the son of the soil, the founding president, the father of the nation, the first president of independent Namibia, the Republic of Namibia, the land of the brave. Go well and go give the full report. It is done. The mission is accomplished. Namibia is free at last. The torch is lit and it will continue to burn. Rest in peace, our hero. Rest in peace, our comrade, our role model. As we sing and we give you over to the angels as they are waiting for you at the gates, the heavenly gates, and we say, Opielo mbipuna yengeli Andela goshoya Yota imbio otaligola Andela goshoya Andela goshoya Andela Jimbo njoyo ndiwolo you the uluntyo Anela Oshoya. And I close off my poem with this song. When we all get to heaven, what a joy of rejoicing that will be. When we all see Jesus, we will sing and shout victory. When we all get to heaven, what a day of rejoicing that will be. When we all see Jesus, we will sing and shout victory. Rest in peace, Dr. Sam Nujoma. I thank you.